Saying things people already know out loud is tight.
Avada Kedavra.
You park in front of your house, I park in front of my house.
But we're here to learn, so we'll move on.
What's up, everyone? It's Adam from FWCI. This is my Simpsons month. This is going to be Simpsons Treehouse of Horror reaction every day this October. I'm recording this in mid-April, so I'm going to be working on this all throughout the year. I hope you guys enjoy this because we got a big month ahead of us. Now, if you didn't see the last video, I've seen probably the first half of the Treehouse of Horror episodes. I'm not quite sure where I dropped off, but half of this month is going to be honestly a super fan just watching these for the first time in a long time and enjoying them, and then we're going to get into territory where I don't know any of the stories, I don't know what's going on, and I'm sure I'll be learning. But with that being said, I'm watching these for the first time with subtitles on as well, and I'm actually picking up quite a lot just from that little aspect too. So this is still a really enlightening watch to go through these. Now, in the last video we watched Treehouse of Horror 1 and 2, and I do feel like those are kind of 1 and 1A. Like, there's something a little bit off about both of them, and I definitely preferred number 1 over number 2, but both of them are a little bit In this video, we're going to look at 3 and 4, and then after that, it's only going to be one episode per reaction video. This is just so I can lead up to the 31st of this month when the new one comes out and try and get a reaction up on time for that. But Treehouse of Horror 3 and 4, I think I'm very, very familiar with both of these. I think this is when I started to like record Simpsons stuff onto like VHS tapes and then rewatch it like hundreds and hundreds of times. When I was a kid, that's what Netflix was. There was no streaming services or anything. It wasn't even DVDs with like a bunch of episodes of stuff. Netflix was owning a VCR and then being in front of the TV to record stuff and hitting the pause button when the commercials come on and then hitting the pause button again when the commercials finish so you can fit more onto a tape. And by the time I was like 11 years old, I had like 10 cassette tapes just full of episodes of The Simpsons, and I loved every single one of them. I watched them over and over and over again, and I definitely had these ones recorded, so this should be a fun watch. By the way, these reactions all went up early on my Patreon. That's patreon.com/FWCI. Go check that out as well. Hopefully it's still running. I'm pretty sure it is. It's going pretty good a month in, you know, probably keep going. But let's have a look at The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror 3. Oh my god.
Goody.
Okay, yeah, I have got this. I did record this, and it starts from there. I never heard that music at the start. That's the sample that Eminem used for Alfred's theme, the Alfred Hitchcock-inspired song that was on his latest album.
Music to be murdered by again, why stop? Overkill like a pipe bomb in your pine box. You're all hits to my cock.
Love it, love it. All right, I'm already well and truly on board with this. All right, Homer, what do you got?
There are some crybabies out there, religious types mostly, who might be offended. If you are one of them, I advise you to turn off your set now. Come on, I dare you.
Chicken? Not a bad intro. I think I liked Marge's better, to be honest, now that I'm watching them all in a row. Alright, what do we got? Drexel's Class. I don't know what that is. A Buckminster Fuller? I'm with stupid. I'm not getting any of these ones. I saw Slapstick in the background there. American Workmanship, damn. And now we're getting the funny names as well. Matt Merchandising Graining.
Stupid party. Wish we was trick-or-treating.
Now, Bart.
Bart is dressed like a Clockwork Orange. I mean, this. How many kids learned what Clockwork Orange was because of The Simpsons? I want to know that.
And this is her hair.
Marge looks great with the Egyptian motif, by the way.
Brains.
Yeah. Yo, Mom, we haven't got the eyeballs yet.
Homer, you're ruined. Does anyone know a ghost story?
I do. It's the story of a boy and his doll.
What's up with Lisa's eyes here?
A doll from hell.
I'm gonna go to the store.
She looks psychotic there. Alright, here we go. The evil crusty doll. That's right. This guy.
Sell forbidden objects from
Places waiting for you to tread.
Take this object, but beware, it carries a terrible curse.
Ooh, that's bad.
But it comes with a free Frogut.
That's good.
The Frogut is also cursed.
That's bad.
But you get your choice of topping.
That's good.
The toppings contain potassium benzoate. That's bad.
Can I go now?
That scene was quoted ad nauseum at my school after this aired.
Springfield's air is now only dangerous to children and the elderly. Woohoo!
I'm Krusty the Clown, and I don't like you.
I'm Krusty the Clown, and I'm going to kill you.
That doll tried to kill me.
I'd say that the pressure's finally gotten to Dad, but what pressure?
There goes the last lingering thread of my heterosexuality.
Was that the tipping point? I know this isn't canon, but interesting that she would say that at this point.
You think your dirty socks can stop me? Well, they are making me dizzy.
I wonder if the animators got given, like, different directions for the Treehouse of Horror series, because it always feels like there's something different about the animation on these.
Arrivederci, Vito.
Arrivederci, Vito.
I was a fool to think anyone would want nude photos of Whoopi Goldberg. What the?
Vito doesn't want him either.
The doll's trying to kill me and the toaster's been laughing at me. Ew, dog water.
Flick the switch. Flick it back to good instead of evil.
Here you go, buddy.
Did you walk the dog?
Yeah, he buried me a couple of times.
Yeah, dogs like to bury old junk.
Yeah, you stupid idiot. Oh, what a day. Homer made me give him a sponge bath. Mwah! Oh. Here, let me get that for you.
What a weird... That is such a weird ending for that one as well. Krusty just comes home to his Malibu Stacy wife, and we get, like, the love heart, the love heart wipe come in. Alright, that one has some classic moments in it. The scene buying the Krusty doll is definitely a classic, and I've seen so many memes of the flick it from good to evil as well. That's a pretty classic one too. But coming into this, I don't specifically remember that was from Treehouse of Horror 3, but after watching it, I feel like even this episode is going to get a lot better as well. So let's have a look at what the next one is. I haven't even looked up what ones they are.
So?
Did I mention she was dead?
No.
Well, she was. And she hit him in the head with a golf club.
And?
Don't you remember? He went golfing all the time and it really bugged her.
You said he went bowling.
Homer telling a scary story is great. Ah, King Homer. Burns is great in this one. Marge, look, that look.
What do you think, Smithers?
I think women and semen don't mix.
We know what you think.
Wow, yeah. The Smithers gay jokes came in pretty early.
I wish we were going to Candy Apple Island.
Candy Apple Island?
What do they got there?
Apes, but they're not so big.
They're not so big. I just love the tone of voice in that whole exchange.
Of course, we wouldn't think of going without the bait. That is...
The bathing beauty?
Beauty, the bathing beauty. I covered that up pretty well.
What's he saying?
He's saying, we wouldn't dream of sacrificing the blue-haired woman.
Oh, well, isn't that... Whoa!
Marge is such a sweetheart as well. She believed it. She's like, oh, well, that's nice of him to say.
If we get him alive, we can put him on Broadway. Dead, we'll sell monkey stew to the army.
Oh my God.
Hey, Homer, cut it out. Come on, quit eating me. Ow! Nice shot, Carl.
I love that it just randomly snaps back to, like, Lenny and Homer know each other.
All right, you big ape.
Yes, this is the part I remember the most.
I was strolling through the gas one day.
I remember as a kid, that absolutely destroyed me. I was just inconsolable for so long watching Burns shake his ass singing, I was strolling through the gas one day. The chubbiest kick line in town. You do your thing, girls.
In his native land, he was a king, but he comes before you in chains for your own amusement. Presenting Homer, the ape.
I wonder if that's how they would actually introduce something like this back then, because these days that just sounds ridiculous.
Come on, what's she gonna do? Run amok in downtown Springfield?
As soon as he gets out of there, scratches his eyes like, oh my god, I've been trying to do this.
On the good ship, lollipop, it's a sweet trip to a candy shop where one.
He's sure taking his sweet time.
King Homer is so lazy getting up the building that the planes have to refuel. That is a great joke.
People.
Uh-huh.
I can't find your father. Oh, Homer.
Another goofy love heart swipe, heart wipe, or whatever they call it, to end that one. Now I can't remember what the end of this one is, but that's a classic as well. Again, maybe 1, 2, and 3 are, kind of in that lower tier. By the way, I am going to be ranking every single one of these when I get to the end, so that should go up at some point as well. But again, we're still in like such classic territory. This is season 4 of the show. I know the other episodes were really starting to hit their stride now, but I know that Treehouse of Horror is going to go a lot further, but let's keep rolling through. Let's see what number 3 is.
Hey, hi, fellow Halloweenies. Did I scarily dare you? I did.
That used to be on all of the commercials for Simpsons Treehouse of Horrors. Did I scarily dare you? That's like burned into my brain. Dial Z for zombies. Okay. I thought this was going to be the one where they eat the students.
Find Waldo yet again.
What happened to Snowball? She died.
Don't you remember that Snowball 1 died 4 years ago tonight? Run over by the mayor's beer-swilling brother Clovis.
In his Chrysler. little tiny gates. I never noticed that before. Eaten by mistake. Fish, please. Capital critters. Family dog. It's Family Dog? Is that Brian from Family Guy? Foreshadowing? Did Simpsons predict it?
Zabar, Kresge, Caldor, Walmart.
Walmart.
There!
Pretty as a picture.
Ah! Zombies! There! Pretty as a picture.
Yeah, Willie. Oh.
Did you raise the dead?
Yes.
But the car's okay.
Uh-huh.
All right then.
He doesn't care. The car's fine. That's one of those oddly realistic dad moments for Homer.
Hey, kids, look what you can win in the Krusty Sweepstakes. All right, parents' brains on a 3x5 card and send it to...
Homer, did you barricade the door?
Why?
Oh, the zombies. Oh. Homer. Oh my god.
Rain!
Homer's immune. He's Ellie.
I'm feeling a mite peckish. Mind if I chew your ear?
You know what? I never understood that joke.
And you killed the zombie Flanders.
You was a zombie?
Yeah, I got that joke. Let me chew your ear. Never picked up on that was a phrase about like, let me talk your ear off like Flanders would usually do.
Not you too! I'm not a zombie!
Oh,
But hey,
Barney.
one in Rome! Wow, George Washington! Take that, Washington!
Eat lead, Einstein.
Magnum chic.
Great design in this part here. Showing the zombies go back. There's one bit where one of them looks like really like rigor mortis as well.
Yeah, zombies that plagued our town are now just corpses rotting in our streets.
Yay! Yay for corpses rotting in our streets.
Man, fall down. Funny.
Great ending as well. Very meta ending. I definitely feel like Dial Z for Zombies is the best story that we've had out of the first 3 Treehouse of Horror episodes. But I thought episode 3 is where things really like sort of picked up. But episode 4, I already saw the thumbnail for it. It's the vampire Mr. Burns, and I know that's off my head. I don't know if I should like try and like talk along with the thing. I can do some of the voices. It's kind of a thing that I practiced and did for a long time. So I don't know. We'll see how this one goes. But Treehouse of Horrors 4. Let's jump in. Yeah, no little intro from Homer or Marge here. I know we go back to those because I remember Bart doing the one about the paintings. Elvis, accept it. A balanced budget, subtle political satire, TV violence. Count Chocula is his Halloween name.
Painting.
Oh, here we go. This one.
This episode is very frightening. And maybe they'd rather listen to that old War of the Worlds broadcast on NPR. Hmm? Yes, Mother.
I get that joke now. I never got that before. People shit their pants when the War of the Worlds broadcast happened. Wait a minute. What was that name I just saw down there? I know Conan was a writer on the show. Supervising producer, Conan 1230 NBC O'Brien. Wow. Was that his original time slot? And this would have been around that time that he left. I guess he's still on there. Very interesting.
We chucked him at an old man for kicks.
Buzzards! I ain't dead yet!
That's just an everyday afternoon in Australia during magpie season.
Dear Homer, I owe you one emergency donut signed Homer.
Bastard!
He's always one step ahead.
Who's that goat-legged fellow? I like the cut of his jib.
Wait, if I don't finish this last bite, you don't get my soul, do you?
Technically no, but...
I'm smarter than the devil!
I'm not smarter than me!
Forbidden donut.
Wait, doesn't my father have the right to a fair trial?
Oh, you Americans with your due process and fair trials. This is always so much easier in Mexico.
Oh my God.
So you like donuts, eh?
Uh-huh. Well, there's like a model playset of this, of Homer, big fat Homer getting donuts shoved in his mouth with this guy standing over him. Yeah, that's it.
More.
More.
I don't understand.
God,
James
more.
Coco went mad in 15 minutes.
I still don't know who James Coco is.
Mr. Simpson, don't you worry. I watched Matlock in a bar last night.
The sound wasn't on, but I think I got the gist of it. I love Lionel Hutz, Phil Hartman, Troy McClure, all of them. Evan Conover.
Number 2, the jury will be chosen by me.
Agreed. No, wait.
Silence!
Lionel Hutz, what did you do that for? Because you're a sham lawyer, that's why.
John Dillinger and the starting line of the 1976 Philadelphia Flyers.
I love that the Philadelphia Flyers is what gives everybody the creeps. And I listen to Crime in Sports podcasts, so I'm sure I've heard something about this Philadelphia Flyers team.
Arr! This chair be high, says I.
Arr, this chair be high, says I.
But I ask you, what is a contract? Webster's defines it as an agreement under the law which is unbreakable.
Which is unbreakable.
Excuse me, I just used the restroom.
Lionel Hutz is amazing. I forget how just incredibly funny that character is.
You got married in an emergency room?
Well, Homer ate the entire wedding cake by himself. Before the wedding.
You idiot! You can't read!
Aye, 'tis true. My debauchery was my way of compensating.
Homer, stop picking at it.
Oh, but I'm so sweet and tasty.
Stop picking at it.
Time to go to work.
Dad, I wouldn't go outside if I were you.
Don't worry, boys. He's got to come out of there sometime.
You know what I never noticed about these episodes is they end on a really good laugh, like every single time. There's always some kind of like punchline at the end. I saw someone had an amazing tattoo. I was so jealous. I want to kind of think up my own version of this, but it was like the Simpsons family sitting on the couch, but it was all these bizarre Treehouse of Horrors-ish kind of versions of them. It was like Homer with the donut head, Marge when she becomes like half panther or whatever it is in one of the later ones. Bart is the fly boy when he becomes half fly. Lisa's got her braces in the simulation where like it shows the tooth like sticking up through like the top of her face. And I think Maggie has got the tentacles at the bottom. And I don't know what it was, something about that tattoo I loved. And I plan on getting a Simpsons leg tattoo. I want to get like a leg sleeve of the Simpsons. I mean, why not? Let's keep going. What's next?
The school bus? Oh.
Terror at 4.5 feet. Terror at 5.5 feet. Yes. I wasn't a fan of this one, but let's watch it through some 37-year-old eyes.
Krusty poses for trading card photo.
By the way, that would be horrifying. Wake up from like a dream that you died on the bus on the way to school. You wake up and it's like a thunder and lightning morning.
Marge, look at all this great stuff I found at the marina. It was just sitting in some guy's boat.
It's just sitting there, doing nothing. So I grabbed it. He doesn't need it.
Quick, look out the window.
No way, Bart. If I lean over, I leave myself open.
The dreaded Rear Admiral?
Or even the dreaded Rear Admiral.
Otto, you gotta do something. There's a gremlin on the side of the bus.
Mole man. Oh, God.
No. Oh, no. I just made my last payment.
Was he going to be like Kenny from South Park at one point? Because I'm pretty sure we've seen Mole Man die a number of times.
There's no monster.
You're deceptive.
Ralph, you're deceptive. And I miss these moments too. Kang and Kodos cutaways. So I know this was a parody of a Twilight Zone episode. I think William Shatner's in it. He's on an aeroplane and there's a goblin outside ripping the engine apart and nobody can see it.
The gremlin's taking off the wheel. Stop the bus or we're all gonna die!
Skinner has to like tackle him because he's losing his mind. Oh, God.
How about loosening these straps, huh?
Yeah, that is good.
I love how Uda loosens him and then he just walks off. Where are you going? So this thing exists.
Hey, boys.
This thing exists, doesn't it? Because Flanders ends up with it.
Pull.
I'm doing all the pulling, you blouse wearing poodle walker.
Oh, dear Lord. It's some sort of hideous monster.
This is my partner if she ever hit a hideous monster with her car.
Perhaps spending the remainder of your life in a madhouse will teach you some manners.
The remainder of your life in a madhouse. Wow.
I'll leave home, Bart.
There's no love heart wipe at the end of that one. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, I heard that was pretty much shot for shot based on a Twilight Zone episode, and I really want to see some Twilight Zone. I feel like it's Black Mirror before Black Mirror was a thing. Oh my God, I wonder if there's some Black Mirror parodies in the like later years of Treehouse of Horror, because I literally like the last like decade of them, I guess. And this is a 30-year show, so you know, come on, give me a break. But I don't think I've seen a Treehouse of Horror like a new one in about a decade. But that was a great balance between being like a fun family Halloween show and being something like truly disturbing as well. I guess it's the source material adds a lot to it. But we're at the final story of this video. This is the one where Burns is the vampire and he finds, well, if it isn't little boy. That's the line that cracked me up the most. And Homer's nasty ass neck, I love it. Let's check it out.
black cape was found on the scene. Police are baffled.
Police are baffled.
Most likely a mummy.
Even Wiggum's voice there. Most likely a mummy.
Nice work, Ed.
Why is the Mona Lisa being destroyed in the Egyptian wing?
In a completely unrelated story, Montgomery Burns has just closed a deal to buy the Springfield Blood Bank.
Oh, I'm very excited about this deal. Precious blood.
Business deal.
Business deal.
Dinner at his country house in Pennsylvania.
Dad, do you notice anything strange?
Yeah, his hairdo looks so queer.
I heard that. He was a boy.
Homer throws his kid under the bus immediately.
Whoops! Bart and I
That
have
is so gross. Whose blood is that you're wiping on his face? Oh, resist the super fun happy slide.
But when am I gonna be here again?
Oh, Bart.
Well, if it isn't little boy.
Oh, Lisa, you and your story. Bart is a vampire. Beer kills brain cells. Now let's go back to that building thingy where our beds and TV is.
Where our beds and TV is. Good work, Homer. You're home. That's what you're talking about. Your name is Homer. You're looking for the word home. What the fuck?
Get to stay up all night drinking blood.
Blood.
Wait a minute! You are a vampire! Quick!
We have to kill the boy.
How'd you know he's a vampire?
He's a vampire? Ah!
Why did Grandpa suddenly want to kill Bart just out of nowhere?
Only way to get Bart back is to kill the head vampire, Mr. Burns.
Oh, this is where they smash it into his groin?
Dad, that's his crotch.
What does he turn into there?
You're the head vampire?
No, I'm the head vampire.
Mom?
Well, I do have a life outside this house, you know.
Happy Halloween, everybody!
So is like the whole family attacking Lisa too dark? And that's the whole tease that they're gonna do that and then they just stop and say Happy Halloween? Not bad, not bad. We definitely got some good stories in these last two episodes. You can see the quality. I feel like the quality rapidly gets better once you hit, like, you know, number 3 and number 4. Number 5 is going to be a lot of fun. I don't know when I'm going to record that, but, you know, you will see it tomorrow because it's going to be coming out on whatever the next day is after this does. But I hope you enjoyed this one here. Oh shit, let's talk about it. Let's see what it is. But let's have a quick look at the Wikipedia and see what these were actually parodies of. I think most of these are pretty obvious. Clown Without Pity, that's going to be Child's Play with Chucky. And something called Living Doll, so I guess another horror movie. King Homer is just straight up King Kong. There's nothing really more to that one. And Dial Z for Zombies, Return of the Living Dead, Night of the Living Dead, and Pet Cemetery. Okay, again, they're all pretty straightforward. And then in number 5, what did we have? The wraparound. So that would be Bart in the art gallery, something called Night Gallery. And they were written by Conan O'Brien. Interesting. The Devil and Homer Simpson is a parody of The Devil and Daniel Webster. Okay, never heard of that. Terror at 5.5 feet is Nightmare at 20,000 feet. And is that, yeah, Twilight Zone with William Shatner. And Bram Stoker's Dracula is Bart Simpson's Dracula, which I guess, what was this, 1993? Yeah, that tracks. That was pretty popular back then. So the next video I do is just going to be reacting to one of these, which is going to be Treehouse of Horror V, which is The Shinning, Time and Punishment, and Nightmare Cafeteria. That is probably my favorite of all the Treehouse of Horrors, full stop, so that one's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. I hope you join me for that one. I hope you're enjoying Simpsons Halloween Treehouse of Horror month. This is something I've wanted to do for a couple of years, and I'm glad I'm finally getting organized enough to get this prepared in advance, because doing one of these every single day for a month is complete madness. That doesn't make any sense that that would be at all possible. So yeah, 6 months should give me plenty of time to get this done. Don't forget to subscribe here on YouTube if you haven't already. I do have a Patreon. That's patreon.com/FWCI if you want to check that out as well. And as always, be well, stay safe, look after your friends. See you in the next video. Peace.